The other day, I was riding a bike with my family, and it was quite foggy. It was a little bit cold, and I remember we were biking for a long time, and after a bit, I was like, my butt's starting to hurt, and I wanted to start complaining. I wanted to say, hey, can we go back? My butt's hurting, and stuff like that. But I mastered that impulse. I mastered that impulse a long time ago. And so I stopped myself from directly complaining. I stopped myself. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to complain. But what I did instead was I put on this irritable face of just being grumpy, of just being quiet and reserved. And when people would ask me questions, I would just give like a short yes or no answer. And, I'm obviously not directly complaining. And so I would say, that's what I should do, right? But I think really on the inside, I knew, like I know now, that when I put on that irritable face, when I got kind of quiet, I knew what I was doing. I wanted people to see me, and I wanted people to feel like I was such a victim that they should feel pity for me, and then we should go back. Right? That's what people think happens when you complain. That's what people think happens when you're quiet and you want other people to look at you, because inside, even though you're not complaining sometimes and you just put on an irritable or grumpy face, you want people to look at you and feel pity for you. But you have to realize that nobody respects this. No one wants to be around a person who complains directly or indirectly. What you really want to do is be cheerful and be the sun in other people's lives. You want to be the person that people want to be around. You want to be the person that people love to be around. Be the guy that shines and makes their day better. Be the guy that when they think back to a day, they smile because you were in their day. Don't be a complainer in any form. Today, I'm going to give you a couple methods that I use so that even when I'm feeling grumpy, even when I'm feeling like I don't want to be happy or I don't want to be cheerful, I'm still able to be cheerful most of the time. Right? This is not a perfect method, but this has helped me a lot of the time. So whenever you're feeling grumpy, I want you to realize that your life is beautiful, that there is nothing that you should be worrying about right now. Because if you really slept on it and you thought about it or you meditated about it for a long time, your problems, they're a luxury, bro. They're genuinely such a luxury. You are so lucky to have those problems. If you sat down and you genuinely wrote what you were grumpy or irritated or annoyed or mad about, you would realize that it is nothing to the problems that other people in the world have to suffer. And that's another tip that I can give to you, is whenever you're feeling grumpy or irritable, I want you to write down exactly what you're mad about. Write down exactly what you're unhappy about. Write down exactly what you're annoyed about. And you realize within a matter of minutes, when you look at your own words that you're writing, you're like, this is the dumbest thing ever. What am I doing? And you just throw that piece of paper right away. That's what I want you to do. Write down exactly what you're thinking. Write down why you're mad in the first place. When I was much younger, I was always a complainer. And I was known to be a complainer. Everybody would know I'm always complaining. But something that's helped me to be not as much of a complainer and to actually be cheerful and joyful and be fun to be around is to start journaling. And the reason why journaling has helped me, and I journal every single day, every night, is because I don't feel mad anymore, because when I write down my problems, as I said before, they're nothing. They're nothing to me. They're a luxury. I realize how grateful I am to have these problems. So another tip, not only do you write down whenever you're feeling mad, in the moment, write down whatever you're mad about, but at the end of the day, start journaling every single day. Another tip is to just start smiling whenever you feel like you don't want to smile. When you don't want to smile, that's the time to start smiling and almost make a fake laugh. Because what you'll find is that you start laughing anyway. You start having like real laughing and you feel so much more cheerful. Your body is in a cheerful position. I don't know how to explain it, but if you just start smiling and you start laughing, you feel like your life is so much better, and it does get better. It does really get better. A lot of people think that just your emotions affect how your body is. So your emotions of, I'm pretty happy right now, that makes you smile, that makes you laugh. But it's also the opposite is true. Like, I can give you this example right now. If you actually sit up and you're more relaxed and you stop tensing your body, you'll find that you're more calm. Even though most people think that it's only if you're calm that your body will do those things. Right? Your body actually affects your own emotions. So if you start laughing, even if it's fake laughing, your body will start being happy. I promise. Just try it and then let me know how it goes. And the final thing that I want to give to you is the ideology that you owe it to other people to be happy. I don't know, most people don't really talk about this, but you owe it to others to be happy. Not just to yourself, but to other people too. You owe it to the people around you to be that sun, to be that thing that makes their life better, to make their life brighter and more beautiful. Be that person for them. What's stopping you from being that person? Be the person that they crave being around. Being the guy that's always cheerful, that's always sunny, that always makes their life beautiful and meaningful. And they just want you to be in their life all the time. What's stopping you from being that person? It's a beautiful feeling. Be cheerful for the people around you, because I promise you, they have problems, and they're not problems that you may understand. And if you can be that cheerful person, they will really enjoy that and appreciate that. So be that person for other people. Be that sun in their life. With that, I hope that you got something from this video, and I hope that you go out and conquer.